Hey everyone, my name is Roshan Mapang, and alongside my members, namely Yurika Valiente, uh, Ella Paradero, and Divine Grace Armada, respectively, uh, the four of us are going to be presenting in this video presentation the following topics that are assigned for our midterm project this semester, which are first, the parts of the fire extinguisher. Second is the steps in using a portable fire extinguisher. And lastly, the procedures inspecting various types of fire extinguisher. These three topics are of utmost importance and utmost relevance in connection to our current topic this midterm period, which is fire suppression, control and extinguishment, and extinguishing agents. So without further ado, we're going to be starting our video presentation now. Thank you.
So what are the parts of fire extinguisher?
So the first part is valve. It serves to control the flow of contents in the tube. The operation lever, the pressable part to operate the extinguishing device. This part cannot be operated if the pin has not been pulled. The next part is pressure gauge, an instrument for measuring pressure whether the fire extinguisher has enough pressure to put out a fire. If the arrow is green, it means that the ingredients have been filled correctly. If the gauge is on the left, the load is under load. If the gauge on the right is green, then overload and risk of explosion. The next part is pull pins. We can call them locks. It is a metal pin's function to prevent accidental release. Next is the drain hose. It serves to drain the contents and sources of ignition. The last part is drain nozzle. The tip of the hose is conical to allow the expelled substance to spread.
What are the steps in using the fire extinguisher?
Pull the pin at the top of the fire extinguisher. Point the nozzle or outlet toward the base of the fire. Press the handle above the carrying handle to discharge the agent. Sweep the nozzle in side-to-side motion before the flame to spread the extinguishing agent. Remember how to use a fire extinguisher using the past method: pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep.
Procedures for inspecting various types of extinguisher. First is check accessibility and proper location. So meaning you will make sure that it is located in its designated place. Then make sure also that the extinguisher is visible or that there is signage indicating where the extinguisher is located. Yeah, second, check for tag for date of last recharge or inspection. So each fire extinguisher shall have a tag or label securely attached that indicates that maintenance was performed. So ang tag ug label mag-need aning mga following. First kay ang month and year kung kanus agi performed ang maintenance. Second is performing kung kinsa nag-perform sa work, kung kinsa atong na-assign, ikatulo kay name of the agency performing the work. So records of the monthly inspections need to be maintained by either putting a tag or label on the extinguisher or by having it recorded on paper or electronic files. So ikatulo is check nozzle for obstruction and operations. So i-check nimo kung nag-clog ba na ang nozzle sa fire extinguisher nimo. Nya ikaapat, examine for corrosion, leaks at seams or mechanical damage. Tan-aw nimo ang fire extinguisher nimo kung gitaya ba na to prevent corrosive damage. Fifth is check lock pin and seal. So you must check it for kanang to prevent nga mo leak ang imuhang fire extinguisher. So tan-aw nimo kung if it is sealed securely or safely. 6 is determine if full water level, pressure gauge or weight. So perform kag hydrostatic testing ani. Ang function aning hydrostatic testing is to ensure that your fire extinguisher can still withstand its pressure rating. When a fire extinguisher undergoes hydrostatic testing, it is filled above its pressure rating. So, filled na siya kuan tubig. At that point, the technician monitors the cylinder looking for any drop in pressure. So, number 7 is examine condition of hose and hose coupling. So, meaning anang hose coupling is, it is a type of fitting located on the end of the fine hose, which typically made of steel, brass, or aluminum. Ang kanang coupling na siya threading sa kinatumyan on each end, one female end and one male end, allowing the hose to connect with another hose. So number 8 is check horns for cracks, dirt, and grease accumulations. Then lastly is the date of inspection and initials of inspector.